I was very curious, and he's telling me how great AMSOIL was and how it would solve all these problems and everything. And I was very skeptical. I didn't believe anything, because he's the sales guy, right?
Right.
So I said, you know what, let me grab some info from him. And I went home and just stayed up late and researched it. And very quickly I said, I think he's kind of onto something here. And the thing that I loved about AMSOIL was that they showed how they compared good, bad, or ugly to others. They've done so many independent third party analysis, studies and in-depth studies and technical data, studies. And they showed how they compared to the top dogs out there. And in my world, the only thing I knew oil wise was what was on the shelf at Walmart.
Yeah.
So I ended up, I actually ended up getting some oil, buying some AMSOIL, not for my motorcycle, which I thought I was going to get, but I ended up getting for my old 99 Volkswagen Jetta back in 2008. And I put it in, and overnight, my gas mileage went up 10%. And I was the guy that would go do the math at the pump, overinflating the tires, anything I could do to get extra fuel mileage out of this vehicle. I'm putting it in neutrals, manual transmission, and I'm coasting down the hill. And anything I could do, well, I started doing the math at the pump, and I said, hey, I'm getting better fuel economy with this. And I only had to change it once a year. So I started referring a ton of business to this other rep, and we ended up becoming very good friends. And he said, hey, Scott, why don't you just become a dealer yourself? And I did, and I started telling family and friends, and ended up connecting with some really great fleets and some great clients, and it was just very, very passionate about it. And that's kind of where it started, because I